Here's the thing about boost weather. Boost weather, I mean, obviously the colder the air, the more air you can get into that engine, the easier it is to compress. That's why people put NOS systems on their cars. 2007 Shelby GT500 is supercharged, so when it's colder outside, it's a little bit better, but the lower you get in temperature, the worse it is for your tires. As far as getting grip, they're just hard, and so, you know, it's hard to find that magic temperature, that perfect day. But I haven't driven this car in a little while. It's 29 degrees right now. A beautiful sunny day, so I figured, hey, let's take her out, take advantage of a little bit of that boost. It's definitely warm enough in here, right? It's so sunny. Look at it. It's really bright on the outside of the vehicle. You look on the video there, you can hardly see anything outside the car. Not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful blue skies, 29 degrees. Great boost weather. If we can get out of this traffic, we might be able to actually get up to a decent speed. Alright, this is the last stoplight for about 14 miles. We ought to be able to get it going a little bit. One viewer right now. Who's watching? You gotta type something. I got a co-pilot over here who can read the comments to me.
Yeah.
If any show up.
I feel like if I put my face forward, I'll just be huge. Like...
Come on, type something. Longest red light ever, doesn't it seem?
Yeah, it's about that change though, I think. Does she have a different side this time?
It says anything helps, God bless.
Is it the same lady that got hit by a bus?
That I don't know. I don't think we have any viewers at the moment.
We do not.
Seriously, has this light ever stayed red this long? Here we go. Finally, no more red lights for at least 14 miles. Get over, honey. Don't you hate when someone is going to go into another lane and they start going, but they straddle that center line, you know, for a good 200-300 feet, like they just slowly move over. Commit to it. Get over. Get out of the way. That's what I do. Now she's going to be making us go slow up here, that's for sure.
This time I didn't get the notification. Like,
oh, they almost hit each other up there.
No, I know.
All right, right now we have a left lane lurker. a slow poke. Someone who kind of camps out in the left lane and doesn't move over when they have an opportunity to, causing the traffic behind them to just back up. We'll see if we can get past this person here. There we go. They're behind us. If you join us, make sure and make a comment. I've got a co-pilot who can read them off. We're just enjoying a beautiful day. 29 degrees, it's cold, but it's really good for the supercharger.
Feels good to be in Ashley.
Yeah, she said Ashley. This car's named Ashley. I name all my cars.
Pass it every time.
That's what?
The Mountain Dew truck.
Oh.
Every single time.
Like every day we're driving together, it seems that there's a Mountain Dew delivery truck that we see coming in the opposite direction. You have Waze on there?
Yeah. My Waze sings to me. I didn't know it would do that if I didn't have it, you know, taking me somewhere.
Waze always show up, whether you're in navigation or not. So no, I'm not being a left lane lurker. I am actively passing the vehicles on the right. If anybody were to come up behind me, I'd go ahead and move over. Got a convertible GT there. See if we can hear that supercharger kick in here. I heard it. Has nobody chimed in yet to say where you're from? If you have any questions about the channel? I love how it's just, you can see just...
That's my eyes. Yeah, nobody's come in yet. And just that one person, really.
This is my daughter. If you've seen any of the other videos, she's at least in the one where we're teaching her how to drive a stick shift, and the other Shelby.
I just need to drive this one at some point.
Yeah, we'll make a follow-up video where she is learning to drive a stick much better. Hey, it's, you know, it's an essential tool. I've had a few friends, one especially, a buddy of mine, who's a DJ in Nashville. He was moving into his house, and he had a couple friends of his helping him. And some thugs walked up to him in his garage with a gun, put it right in his face, and they wanted his car. And I think there's a Shelby right there. You see it? Black with red stripes.
I feel like that one's been in.
Yeah, it's awesome. We see that pretty often too.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, they wanted his Camaro, and two of them stayed in the garage. The one with the gun marched him upstairs to retrieve his keys, and they went back down to the garage. The three guys got in the car. They had a fourth person who was in they got a manual. car and running away. They got caught that day. They carjacked an old lady and ended up getting caught. So I'm certainly not encouraging people to learn how to drive a manual because you want to be able to steal every car out there. But it seems like it's becoming a lost art, driving a manual. And some people, like I have a son who says it's antiquated. You know, when he sees me shifting, he says we have progressed beyond that. And I disagree. There's a thing about driving a manual transmission where it really makes you a part of the vehicle. It makes you feel like you are a part of the machine. Watching the RPMs, feeling the engine, feeling where it's at, and just being able to get on it like a downshift and just hammer it. It's just nothing like that. Now, the newer Tremec transmissions and so on, they can shift extremely fast, and I get this, but I most likely will be getting a 2020 Shelby GT500. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed that it is automatic only. I realize it's an amazing transmission. It's a dual clutch 7-speed automatic transmission that does have paddle shift, but even then paddle shift just still the same. Furthermore, they're putting a little dial, so if you want to go into gear, you're going to have to dial it into reverse. And I mean, it just doesn't, it's weird that it's just kind of, you don't even have just that handle to put it in gear, even just to put it in drive. I really kind of like having that to just reach and grab my hand on there. So I'll miss that. I believe the performance will obviously be quite incredible, and I guess you're making a trade-off there. But that was the biggest disappointment of the overall reveal of the the 2020 GT500. With one note, another note on the negative is not getting full numbers on it. I guess they're still tweaking and tuning it. They're still just sticking with the 700 plus, but we don't know what that means. Will it be more than a Hellcat? Will it be at red eye level? We don't know. We know it's going to have a massive supercharger on it. It's going to be a fast car, but even then, they didn't give us solid numbers. They say mid 60, okay? Under 11 seconds in the quarter, okay? I mean, these are things we expected. So it will definitely be interesting to see what it's putting down when the numbers are finally in.
How much are they?
That's the other thing. We don't have the exact price.
Whoa.
We just got hit by a rock up here. I try to avoid riding behind vehicles like that,
Is that
quite
a crack?
Did that just happen?
That hit it right there. So did it crack it?
Looks like we have a crack in the windshield, maybe. We'll check it. Hopefully it's just, it looks too uniform to be something just random, like a smear.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We may have a cracked windshield. But anyway, 2020 GT500, not sure exactly what it's going to cost, but Ford dealer near me, who I've seen, I went and drove a GT350 last summer, decided not to buy it. That alone was at $62,000, and that was for the, so you got to think you're going to be in the mid to high 70s for the GT500, and then $20,000 markup from that. So just right on top, 20 grand. That could have been a